Hey guys, oh my. So this is the week 16 vlog. Oh my. Hey guys, this is the week 27 vlog. So after almost not making it on the train early Sunday morning because apparently I had gotten a ticket for the wrong date, I did get on the train and we did get back to Kiev. So I had speaking club. I got back. I don't even think I took a nap. I just had breakfast and then went to my speaking club. Speaking clubs were good. Sunday was a chill day overall. I just kind of relaxed after the traveling. On Monday, I was actually still feeling it a little bit, and I had to just kind of suck it up because I had class. I did refocus a little bit though. I kind of slacked off the week before in a way, so I kind of mentally checked back in and locked in on what I had to do. On Tuesday, I actually recorded for the radio over here. So they want to do an English teaching initiative. So I, with another teacher, went to the studio downstairs and we sat down for an hour and we recorded two different programs that they're supposed to play on the radio sometime soon. So I don't know when, so I don't know if I'll hear myself, but other people, I guess, will be hearing me on the radio sometime soon. So that should be interesting and probably will continue in the future. Also, on Tuesday after the recording, I was going to teach at one of the locations, and getting off the train, I was going up the stairs, and it's the middle of the day, so people are in the middle of their schedules. They have places to be. So this guy ran up the stairs and he fell, which is okay, but then he tripped and fell again. So he fell twice going up the stairs, and he just kind of had to suck it up and then walk it off. It was really unfortunate because I could tell he really wanted to go, and you could tell because as soon as he hit the floor the first time, his feet were like still chopping behind him as soon as he got on his hands to go again, and he was just going too fast. So unfortunate L's that come with life, but life starts with an L, so what can you say? Facts. On Wednesday, I was teaching at Jorja, and I was doing the activity with the class, and the activity was like, learn things about your classmates. So, you ask different questions, and then it's kind of like bingo. You just try to get the names of different people. Well, in this case, it was just as many as you can get. And one of the questions was someone who wasn't able to make it to class last month. And I had said, you guys can also write yourselves. I didn't say you couldn't. But then someone was like, oh, okay. But I was like, okay, well, don't write your name for everything. And then one kid was like, how about Jesus? um, and then I read in the question, Jesus wasn't able to make it to class last month. And then we all just died laughing. And then after a day of teaching, I was on my way back home. It had been a while since I went out to Trashna, so I was looking at a bus that pulled up, and I was like, is this the right bus? And I was like, no, I don't really feel like it is, but I mean, if it makes a turn, then I'll just get off and reroute myself. So it made the turn, and I rerouted. But in coming back to my original route, I cut through some grass because I just generally do that. And I tripped on a wire. And, I feel like I could have stayed on my feet, but I didn't. So I ended up falling. And this was a dirt covered area. So I had mud on my whole forearm and on my shin of my pants and the side of my shoes, I learned later on. So not a good look. And I feel like there was a girl on the bus that noticed this, um, because she looked like she made eye contact with me and then looked away and then kind of like looked down at what happened. I was just like, dang, this really is not a good look. But it happens. It happens. The bright side is, as I got on the second bus, I don't know. The bus driver just wasn't accepting money. So I guess I technically still only spent for one bus ride, even though I got on two different buses. So bright side to everything. So on Thursday at work, I got the message that the router was working. So anyone who remembers this original story, I got a router in September, and we tried to install it in, I think, December or maybe January, and it wasn't working, and we didn't know what to do. But finally, they took it, they got it installed, and it's finally working. It is a stronger router, but I don't know what these floors are made out of. This signal still doesn't really make it up here, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. But they have a new router, so that's good, I guess. And I also got these new speakers here, so I can finally do my bass covers, which you guys have probably heard already if you've been on my channel. And I'll be looking to get a lot more of those done in the near future. On Friday, I just relaxed and did some video editing, did some laundry. Also did record the bass covers that are on my channel now. Oh, I did the bass covers because I had to practice for the next day. So the next day was our special kind of National Youth Day, or they invited all of the youth from different churches, international churches around Ukraine here. So I had to play bass for that day, and I just wanted to get into a bit of a flow. So the next day came downstairs, and there were a ton of people that showed up. Actually, we almost didn't have enough space inside the room that we were in, but it was a good day. I spent the day with the Spanish group because I'm one of like only two people here that know how to speak Spanish. So two people like with the company that know how to speak Spanish. So because of that, I just hung out with them, kind of made connects, got to practice a little bit. My brain was very tired at the end of this day, for sure. And later during the day, my leadership kind of came out, so to speak. It was a very busy day, and a lot of things were happening. People were starting to get stressed and tight and stuff, but we were not being too effective with our time towards the end of the day. And we were trying to decide after lunch, what to do, to put out cake or to go into a program. And I just walked into the kitchen. I was like, okay, are we giving them food or not? And then they're like, And I was like, okay, if you think they're full, then we're not giving them food. And they're like, okay, yeah, we won't give them food. So took the food and did that. And then, just throughout the day, just helping to organize things and stuff like that. It's just natural, I guess. For me, I like productivity. I like being efficient. And I'm getting more comfortable over here in that regard, I guess. So I also got a little surprise during the day. My little sister Jorja, those of you that know her, she figured out how to make video and audio calls through her mom's Facebook account to me. So during the day on Saturday, I was just getting these random calls the majority of the day. One time I did pick up, and so Georgia's autistic, so I answered, and she was happy to hear me. Although roughly half of our phone conversations involve me kind of talking and her just listening. Then eventually she hung up, but it's okay. I guess that's going to be something that will happen a bit more in the future now that she knows how to do it, because that's how things work with her. So anyway, that's week 27, and I will see you guys later.